The IMM 5645 IMM 5406 Family Information Form. If you're trying to visit or immigrate to Canada, you will likely have to complete the IMM 5465 5406 Family Information Form as part of your application for temporary or permanent residence. There are two slightly different forms which ask for the same information. The IMM 5465 for those visiting Canada or working or studying in Canada temporarily. The IMM 5406 form is for those immigrating to Canada, i.e., applying for permanent residence. What is the IMM 5645 5406 Family Information Form? The IMM 5645 Family Information Form is part of the application package if you're immigrating to Canada as a temporary resident, visitor, worker, student, or permanent resident. It's called the IMM 5406 for permanent residents. It is the way you provide your family details to Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, formerly Citizenship and Immigration Canada, aka CIC, when they are considering whether or not you should be allowed to immigrate. IRCC wants to know about your family so they can establish if you or one of your family members is inadmissible to Canada. You can be inadmissible to Canada for financial, health, or security reasons, or for past violations of Canada's immigration rules and regulations. Who needs to complete the IMM 5645 5406 Family Information Form? Most immigrants and visitors to Canada must complete the form as part of their application to visit or immigrate to Canada. The only people who do not have to complete the form are those who do not require a visa to visit and who are only travelling to Canada for tourist or business purposes for less than 6 months. Who doesn't need a visa? You do not normally need a visitor visa to Canada if you are a citizen of one of the following countries, and provided you're carrying valid, correct travel documents. Instead, you can apply for an ETA. How can I get an IMM 5645 5406 Family Information Form? The form is available from IRCC's website as part of every application package it is required for. It will be listed with the other application PDFs required for your application. If for some reason you cannot find it with your application package, you can always search IRCC's website for 5645 or 5406, depending on your application. How do I complete the IMM 5645 5406 Family Information Form? In order to complete the IMM 5645, you must include your personal information, as well as the personal information of your immediate family, that is, your spouse if applicable, your parents, your siblings, and your children if applicable. You must complete this information whether or not your family members are accompanying you to Canada. If you leave out any immediate family, this could impact the success of your application. If your native language is in an alphabet other than the Roman alphabet, you also need to write all names twice, first in English and then in the characters of your native language. If your native language is written in Roman alphabet, you'll only need to write all names once. If you cannot fit your entire immediate family on the form, you need to use a second copy of the form or another piece of paper to include the remaining family members. To be sure to note all required information and include it on this additional form or piece of paper. Once you have completed the form, you should sign it if you are applying by mail. How do I submit the IMM 5645 5406 Family Information Form. The form is submitted with the rest of your application. If you are submitting your application by mail, you must print it off, ensure it's completed, sign it, and include it in the same envelope as the rest of your application. Make sure you are mailing your application to the correct office. If you are submitting your application online, you do not need to sign the form, as you will be required to complete a profile on IRCC's website, which will act as your electronic signature. When submitting online, follow the instructions in the system.